Hello everybody and welcome back to the second part of double upload day of Game Dev Tycoon. Our game just went off the market, which is Runner. That's the last game we developed in the previous episode. You can see we made a lot of money out of this, over 200,000. I think that's our most profitable game so far, so let's have a look and double check that. Okay, so that one made 188, 158 and 72, so you can see a clear pattern there of the game's getting better and more profitable, which is great. But the next one is going to be released on a new game engine, so I feel it could be a real hit. But we're just waiting for our guy here, or me, to finish doing all of the research, which is almost done. There you go, and we've got tons of research points as well, which is awesome. So game engine number 1 is now complete. I couldn't be bothered to name that. Okay, and now we need to develop a new game. We're going to do this on the PC so we don't cut the money close. In fact, I don't think we're going to be developing a game on the TES at all. Seems easier just to let that console go by. So the PC, we're going to do a game, I've got it written down here, a racing game. Sorry, that's the theme. This is the genre. Casual. No, simulation. Didn't we just do a simulation game? Okay, I think I've written down the wrong thing there. Let me just double check what we did before, because we don't want to repeat ourselves. That would be very bad for our game. Yeah, we done a simulation. Okay, so I need to figure out what game we're actually going to do next. Okay, I was just having a look at the topics available to us, and for some reason I thought racing was one you already had from the beginning. So we need to do some research actually. Let's research racing. No, actually that means a good game to do with racing is simulator, but we've already done that with sports, so let's do sci-fi and then I'll figure out what's good to do with sci-fi. I've got it written down somewhere here. Oh no, that's a different thing right there. Okay, ignore that. Okay, so we are going to do a science fiction adventure game. Adventure games work really well on the Gameling as well, but we're saving RPG for that. So the Gameling comes out on year 4, month 3, so we can make a lot of money off this, which I'm confident we can because of the new game engine. Then we should be able to tie ourselves over until that comes out, and then we can release a game immediately on that console, which is going to be awesome. So you have successfully researched a new topic, which is sci-fi. Okay, and now we want to develop a game with sci-fi. And we need a name for this game as well. Actually, I've got an idea for one. Okay, so adventure. Sci-fi adventure, yep, all of this is correct. With our game engine, must make sure we select that, and we're going to call this game Spheres of Madness. That is an awesome title right there. Cool, so Spheres of Madness, adventure game based in space. We can now do 2D graphics, which is cool, so we'll start the development right there, and I think this is going to be a real hit for us, a real underground hit. So, it's an adventure game. That means we need to focus on the storyline and not so much the engine or the gameplay. And now we have access to all of these things as well to make it even better. So I feel like this could be a real hit, this game. Let's keep our eye on those technology and design points. They are pretty high from the get-go right there. Okay, and so now we need to do... dialogues is important, level design is important as well, and AI is the one that's not. So we'll go something like that. And then for the last stage we need to focus on graphics. Okay, so the Vena's coming out with a console now. And look at those design points, they are really high. Okay, and I think we can boost that up a little bit with a little bit more focus on graphics maybe. So something like that looks good. And we'll add mono sounds in as well, so hopefully that will get the technology up, which is obviously going to bring people in and get us a good score as well as just the design. The design is very high, 26, that's definitely a record. I don't think we've had higher than 20 before. So let's finish that. We also have 94 research points now. So we had new topic, new combo, great combo. We leveled up on loads of things as well. That's really good to see right there. Yeah, that is awesome. So let's release that game. And now we can do some more research. These things are going to be good for our next game engine, which is going to come out on the Gameling if we can cut it and do it right. Okay, and the joystick is now available. We need to be doing something in between, so let's do some research for some of these things we might want to include. I think we are going to have to get target audience. In fact, we definitely are, because a young game works better on the Gameling than everyone or medium, so we need that as well to make our game more successful. So the reviews for Spheres of Madness have come in. A 7. Oh, I was hoping for higher than this. Oh, we got a 9 though, so Star Games, I don't know what you're talking about. And a couple of 8s, so actually that turned out really well. So that's an 8 overall, that's pretty good, I'm impressed with that. My bank account is in the red. How did that happen? I guess I didn't keep my eye on things, did I? Oh dear. It is not supposed to be going like that. Okay, yep. Oh, this game needs to sell well then, doesn't it? I wonder what I did wrong there, you know. I kind of followed the exact same strategy I had before. Maybe I kind of rushed things a little because we're still quite far away from the game link coming out. But anyway, target audience has been researched. We need to just pause for a second and think about how much money we have. I don't think we're going to be able to develop a new game engine. I think that's the mistake that I made. Oh, wrong one. Oh, okay, another message. Please don't tell me I've gone wrong already. It's going to cost us 130,000 to develop another one, but this doesn't even have any new features. So we need to develop a game that sells a lot more. We're cutting it too close, you see. Oh, how have I done this? Okay, maybe we can pull it around. So what do we want in our next game engine? We want open world and story quests, which is going to cost us 8,000 overall. Possibly level design as well could be important, but let's get those two. Then we'd have around 110,000 left over, so I do think we're actually going to have to develop one more game on the PC, and it might be a not so good game just to tie us over really, which is something I don't really want to do. However, if we develop some, research some new topics, that might help keep the score up and keep things good. Okay, we've researched simple cutscenes, let's do another one. Let's go with world design, open world. And then I'm just looking at these other ones here. Level design could be a good one to have as well, because remember we're making an RPG game on the Game Link when that comes out, which isn't too far away now. It's around 3/4 of a year, so we definitely don't have enough money to tie us over till then, and we need to develop that new game engine as well. Okay, so we've done that. Let's develop the last thing, which is level design. Oh, there we go, we can click on it, and then when this research is done, we can see how much money we actually need to generate that new, to develop even that new game engine. Okay, so that actually looks like our most profitable game so far. Let's go and double check that. Yeah, that turned out to be a huge success. I just somehow spent all of my money without realising it. Oh, I don't know. We also made it up to 13th in the charts as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, that's good. So that's all of our research done now. You can see we've still got plenty of research points. Let's have a look at creating the custom game engine. How much is the next one going to cost? Another 30,000 there, another 10, another 30, 200,000. That is not good. Let me say that now, that is not good. We have to research another game. Another theme, new topic even. What one? Well, we need fantasy actually for RPG, so that's something we need to get researched before we develop that game. Maybe we can make a pirate game, although... Actually, do you know what? I was going to make a racing simulator, so that's perfect, that is. Okay, let's do racing, then we can make that racing simulator game, and hopefully that'll sell well, and we might be able to get ourselves together enough money for the big game, the one that's going to sell loads on the Game Link. Okay, we've researched that. We can also get a steering wheel now, which we would have to develop a new engine to use, so it's not going to be beneficial to add it to this game. So we will target this at everyone, I think. I don't really know what's best with that. And we would call this one Hellride, which is a bit of a cheesy name actually. So racing and simulation and the PC. How much is it to develop a game on that? 30,000? That's not... Oh no, 80,000. And development cost is 30,000. Same as that one right there. Not so good actually. Okay, anyway, we're going to put that on the PC. We're going to use our game engine. And that is going to cost us 35,000. Wow. Okay, so we need all the best stuff for our games really, otherwise they're going to flop, which is not good. So we were making a simulation game, so we really need to focus on engine and gameplay and not storyline and quests, which means we can cut out some of these things right here. It's still going to cost us a fair bit each development stage. Yeah, 10,000 there. We're going to chew into a lot of our reserves, it looks like, so this really does need to be more successful, but it won't be. Anyway, simulation, so we want to focus on the artificial intelligence and the level design. Okay. Design and technology points are fairly low overall, which is not too pleasing. Let's just drag down well design, that's not too important with simulation. Let's just put it around there, have a nice even split. Okay, so the design points have jumped up a fair bit there. I think what I want to do with this one is just wait around a tad, see if we can get an extra few design and technology points. It feels like this is the one to really squeeze all we can get out of it. Okay, so 21 technology, I'm going to give you another week. Okay, we can now research casual games. That would have been nice to do with the racing, that makes a good combination, and then we would have got another multiplier, but that seems like it's all he's going to do, so a new record on technology, that might save us. Oh, we got all of the multipliers. I guess you get it for new topic, and new combination, and great combination. But I've already done the genre, but the genre doesn't influence this. The whole time I've been thinking it does. Oh, so actually we developed a really good game then. Well, that's good to know. Let's release that then. Okay, so better dialogue is now available. We need to be doing something. Okay, so the reviews have come in. These better be good. An 8, that looks good. A 7, boo. Another 7. 3 7s and an 8. Not as good as the last one. We need to research something. I can't remember what it was. I think we needed a topic. Fantasy, yes, we need that researched for the future. Okay, so in come the sales for Hellride. Okay, and the G64 is starting to decline. Okay, so that made 50,000. Remember, we need 200,000 to develop our next game engine. This is looking a little worrying, actually. I've done something wrong here. I think I developed our game engine too early. I think I should have saved that one for the Gameling. That's probably what I did last time. Okay, so we have research fantasy. I think we're actually going to have to come up with another topic combo and get another game released before we do our game engine. So, let's research a new topic. I think I have some good combinations listed for pirate, so we're going to do fantasy RPG and then possibly adventure pirate game, so maybe we can make an action pirate game. Let's start the research on that. And action pirate, have I got any notes down on that anywhere? Let's have a look. In fact, actually, you should give me a moment here, sorry. Okay, so I've got it written down that an adventure game and a pirate game works well, and also RPG. However, we're saving our RPG game for the Gameling, so we'll have to make an adventure pirate game here by the looks of it. Let's develop that game immediately. And we are really going to be cutting it close now. We're going to target this at everyone. And let's call this game Overboard. I think I named it that in the previous one. So, let's have a look. Pirate. And this is going to be an adventure game, and it's going to be on the PC yet again with our game engine right there. Okay, everything's got to be high again. Oh, I'm really annoyed at myself. I wasn't supposed to develop a game engine until the Gameling came out, and so that kind of backfired because the amount of money you make in return for developing it isn't high enough early on in the game. But yeah, anyway, right, we're developing an adventure game, so we need to focus on the gameplay and the storyline, like that, more. Let's add that in there, and let's get rid of the save game, you know, we don't need that for the engine, that's not important in an adventure game. And Nintendo have announced that the Gameling is coming out. Oh, look how close we are to it as well. Oh, I've got the timing all wrong. Okay, so it's coming out in a month. So we really need to develop this game and get it done with. So we're going to focus on... Isn't it dialogues we focus on? Yeah. Level design and not on artificial intelligence, or something like that. And then for the last stage, it's all about the graphics. Okay, yeah, we didn't generate as much money that time, did we? Okay. Although adventure, yeah, world design's good for adventure games as well. Okay, that'll work. Right, so let's have a look at our design and technology points. I think this game's going to cut it. I think it's going to get us enough money. Let's get rid of those bugs and hopefully get an extra design point or 2. Okay, there we go. 2 for technology. We'll take that. Okay, and then the game link has come out, so we are behind schedule at the moment. And that's all good. Let's release that. And it's a 7. Come on, we need higher than that. Give us an 8. Yay! 2 8s, excellent. So 7.5 overall. And we still don't have enough money to develop the engine. I made a huge mistake by doing that. I developed it way too soon. Okay, but now we have enough. We're going to have to take a huge risk here and just develop that immediately. Simple cutscenes, level editor, open world, great engine. There goes all of our money. And we are really going to be taking it close to the wire now. Yeah, I'm actually quite worried. Although we're up to 80,000 now, we do have development costs for the next game, of course. So now there's a growing interest for video game magazines. I think this is where we get, new research marketing. That's something I would have really liked to have done for the game on the Game Link. However, I really doubt we're going to have the time to research that and the money as well. But it looks like the sales of Overboard were pretty good, actually. Tide us over. There we go, a few more coming in. Let's have a look at the game history now. Definitely developed more games than I wanted to. I made a big mistake with that game engine. So if you're actually watching this series and like trying to learn from it, don't develop a game engine until you get to the game link. That's the mistake that I made this time. Okay, so it's more profitable than the last one, but Spheres of Madness has made the most. That made $250,000. And we are pretty close to having our second game engine finished now. And we got 160,000, so actually it looks like it worked out okay in the end. So there you go, it made 200,000. Oh no, we're not quite done. Okay, so that's now complete. That means we are developing a new game. It's going to be aimed at a young audience. I've got a name written down here as well for this game, or do I? Oh yeah, there it is. I thought this was a funny little title. Okay, so it's going to be a fantasy game. It's going to be an RPG. It is going to be on the Game Link, which costs 50,000. We are really going to cut it close, but this game will be successful, so we don't have to worry about it because we've got the new game engine, the new console, the new topic, the new theme. It's all good. Topic and theme are the same thing. So this is going to be called Paranormal Mystery, which basically means mysterious paranormal activity or something along those lines. So although it's fantasy, it's going to be like based around aliens and stuff like that. So yeah, let's start the development. And this is going to be our hit game, I know it. So once you have more than 1 million in cash, you'll be able to move out to the next level. And this is going to be our hit game, by the way, so let's take our time here, make sure we don't mess anything up at all. RPG is about the gameplay, it's also about the story, and it's a little bit about the engine. So a nice balance like that. We want to throw all our money at this game. We are going to go into the red. It is all on this game or it is nothing. Wow. Okay, so the next development stage we're going to be doing dialogues, less on level design, pretty much nothing on artificial intelligence though. And then for the final stage we need to focus on the world and a little bit on the graphics as well, but not so much sound. So something like that, open world, and we have £1,000 there, you can see at the moment, and now it's gone. Oh dear, we are in the red. We are in the red. Okay, yeah, so skip through all of that. Okay, we're going to wait because time is on our side. Well, it's not really because we're in the red, but we want to just get those extra few points. I think 21 is going to be a hit there. Can we get any design? Yes, we can, 28. And I think that's going to have to do. We need to release this game before we lose any more money. So, you can see we've got all of the multipliers there. We've leveled up in a few areas. We're going to release that game. There you go, more research available. Oh, my throat is really hurting today. Okay, so the reviews have come in. Come on, 10s and 9s. It's a 10. Yes. It's a 9. Okay, come on, more 10s. 2 9s. Can we get another 10? Excellent. So 10.5 overall. Don't worry about us being in the red. The money is about to fly in. Let's have a look. Look at those sales. That is amazing. So now we have 1 million. Excellent. Okay, we can now move into a new office. Of course, we're not going to do that just yet. And I'm just going to pause the game there by clicking on that. This is now where, you know, I made the mistake with the game engine. You can see the plan was a success, though. We're going to have tons of money from this game. So what I'm going to do is go back into the routine of developing trash games. So the next game that we develop, I'll be a lot more skilled. And also we can do loads of research as well. We have 90 research points, and at some point we'll probably want to make a new game engine as well. But one thing I want to get out of the way is marketing, because we're going to need to promote our games in the future. So while the research is coming in, you can see the money is still going to flow. This might actually not make as much money as I've made before. I managed to make 5 million off of one game at this stage, and it looks like this one is actually going to fall short of my expectations. Yeah, one of the rare games that will set a new quality for standard games in the future. I read that all the way wrong way around, didn't I? But anyway, that is going to have to be it for this episode. My throat is really hurting me. I can't talk anymore. It's just been one of those days, I guess. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode.